Happy New Year. Welcome to a new year and a new show. This year I felt like doing something a little bit different, a little bit more ambitious. So what we're going to do this year is Steve, that's me, is going to eat the food calendar. Now what is the food calendar, people are wondering? It's that thing you see posts of all the time on Facebook. You know, it's National Taco Day or National Eat a Chocolate Donut Day or whatever. And you always find out about it like the next day or a couple days later and you go, damn, I would have feasted on those tacos had I known that it was National Taco Day. Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to keep you informed on these days. Because every morning when you wake up and you turn on your computer, you'll see a new video posted of what that day is. We're going to cook it, we're going to eat it, we'll do it ourselves. If it's something we can make ourselves, we're going to make it ourselves. If not, we may go visit a local place that we've heard about and try their version of whatever that food is for that day. Depends. Like National Escargot Day. I ain't going to cook escargot. I might go eat it somewhere, but I'm not going to cook it here. I don't even know where you get snails to cook at home. Anyway, don't message me where, because I don't care. It's not something I'm going to plan on eating on a regular basis. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do with this new show. We hope you follow along. Along the way, there'll be lots of tips and tricks and things. Alrighty, so let's start with today, January 1st, National Bloody Mary Day. Now, what better way to kick off a year than with a cocktail? So we're going to do that because most of you are probably still either hungover or still drinking from last night, New Year's Eve. So what a perfect way to start the day. We're going to make one, throw it together, maybe, try a traditional Bloody Mary, but maybe with our own twist and take on it. Try to dress it up. Alrighty? Let's get to it. Alright, here we are, ready to make our Bloody Mary. Now, here's a first tip of the year. Whenever you're making anything, lay all your ingredients out ahead of time. You don't want to have to be running back and forth to the fridge or the cabinet or whatever to get what you need. Get what you need for your recipe or what you're going to do and lay it out in front of you. Now, I like to go to a dollar store or somewhere, a cheap store like a Walmart or something, and buy lots of smaller glass bowls, little ramekin cups to put your ingredients in, and then you can lay them all out. That way when you need it, it's right in front of you. You know what you need for the recipe. Second tip, very, very important. Make sure before you start any recipe or follow this video or anything, watch the whole thing through first and then try the recipe or do what you're going to do. I can't tell you how many times, I've learned this from experience, I can't tell you how many times I've been following a recipe or trying something new, and it's the first thing most recipes say is turn on your oven and preheat your oven at 375. So you go and you turn it on and then you start making your recipe, and especially with baking stuff. And then you sit there and you make your dough or your batter or whatever you're going to do, and you get to the part where you think you're going to put it on a sheet or a pan and bake it, and the recipe says put it in your fridge for a couple hours or overnight to get firm, and now my oven's at 375 preheated. Dough is not going in, so you're kind of stuck. So I learned that lesson a couple times, and now I'm pretty good where I'll read the whole recipe through or I'll watch the whole video through and learn how to do something and then do it. So do the same thing, please. Don't just say, oh, okay, cool, and get all your stuff out and turn your oven on and get all ready to go. And then you find out, oh man, I'm not ready to go. I'm not going to be ready to go till tomorrow. I don't think you want to leave your oven on 375 overnight. Anyway, so let's get started with our Bloody Mary, okay? Okay, so here's what you need. You need a good shaker. You need some vodka. We're doing 1.5 ounces of vodka. We're doing prepared horseradish, a half a teaspoon, a full teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. For our Bloody Mary, we're using low sodium V8, just because the sodium content in tomato juice and regular V8 is like 7 times this low sodium version. But just in case, we have our salt, our pepper ready to go. Also some Tabasco to spice it up a little bit. Okay? So now we're all ready to go. So what we're going to use, all of our ingredients that we're using, we'll get to the garnish part later. What we'll do is add some ice cubes to our shaker. Okay? Because we're going to put everything right in here. Then we take our 1.5 ounces of vodka, this is just making one drink, by the way, and if you like it stronger, by all means, knock yourself out. Our half a teaspoon of horseradish, our full teaspoon of Worcestershire. We're doing 4 ounces or half a cup of tomato juice or V8. I'm doing the low sodium V8. And then we're just going to put a couple dashes of Tabasco in there. Depends on how spicy you like it. You like it real spicy, go heavy. Me, I just like a little hint of it. Okay, so we're going to close that up. And we're going to shake the hell out of our drink here. Take your shaker drink. Right into our nice pint glass. Okay, and there's our Bloody Mary. But we're not done yet. The fun part about a Bloody Mary is all the extra stuff that you get to put in it and whatever. It almost becomes a dish in itself. So what we're going to do is just add a bunch of fun stuff. Remember, it's your Bloody Mary. You do whatever you put whatever you want in your Bloody Mary. Don't let nobody tell you you can't put something in a Bloody Mary. I got a bunch of add-on stuff here. You got to have celery in your Bloody Mary. Try to find a nice frilly, dressy piece to really jazz up your glass. I got a nice corkscrew of bacon here. We're going to stick that right in our glass and let that sit up there. Okay, with our celery. I got some shrimps, because sometimes you just want a little seafood with your Bloody Mary. So we're going to put some shrimps on the glass. Then I got some olives. I'm going to just toss some of them in and stir them right in so the olive flavor gets into our Bloody Mary, because that's a nice touch too. Granted, some people might say it's more of a salad bar than a cocktail. Whatever. It's your cocktail. You do what you want to do. Alright? So, here's to an ambitious start of the year. Hopefully we make it all the way through this calendar year of food. We're going to try real hard. So this toasts us off to our first day, first show, Bloody Mary. That's good. And with a little bacon and a little shrimp, can't go wrong. Alrighty, we'll see you tomorrow.